Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a energetic healing from the past week. Okay, so this is for anybody who watches this at any time, from anywhere, and whatnot. Okay, so I first want to thank you all for all your views, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I adore comments. Okay, now the way I work, well, I adore comments, and I thank you because all of your views, your likes, your shares, your subscribes are the reason why this channel grows. So thank you. So, and by the way, my readings are for information purposes. They are suggestive. They are food for thought. They are a new perspective. They are not meant to be predictive. If they are, then great. But if they aren't, well, at least you learned something, right? Now, the way I work for energetic healing is that first I start by pulling some cards to show you a little bit about what we're going to be working on this week. And it's a general healing, so it goes anywhere, but this will give you a specific idea as to what we are going to be working on. Then after the reading, so I start with a Énergie de guérison card from Mario Duguay, which is the French card, as you can hear, and I will translate as I read. Then I will pull. Then I pull a card from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland, as well as the Psychic Tarot by John Holland as well. And then this week I've decided to pull a card from a different deck. The deck is called The Teachings of Abraham Well-Being Cards, just to close the whole thing up. So, and after that I will be doing a 15-minute energetic healing for my collective. You can read that at all with my trusty pendulum. Do I have that out? Where is it? Yes. One moment, please. I will take it out. Yes, that's not suggestive at all. My trusty aquamarine pendulum. So, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it. So check out the video I post on Monday for that. And the reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like it, change what you're doing. It's as simple as that. And thank goodness they have an array of possibilities to choose from at any given moment. So all you need to do is pick one and work towards it. Yay! Now, that sounds easy, I know, but sometimes it's not. And that's why I emphasize on you strengthening your intuition, intuitive bonds, which would help you a lot. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous collective, let's get into your cards. Yeah. So, énergie de guérison. Let's heal some stuff in French. So please, angels and guides, and for the highest and good, who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share what they should expect. What will we be healing this week from the past week? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share. And you got amour de soi, self-love. Je suis attentif à mes besoins par l'écoute de mon cœur. I'm attentive to my needs by listening to my heart. Mon essence intérieure me dicte ce qui est bon pour moi. My internal essence dictates that which is good for me. Je respecte mes limites. I respect my limits. Yes. Je subviens aux demandes de mon corps et de mon âme. I listen to, or I tend to I tend to my body and my soul's demands. Ainsi, j'apprends à m'aimer. In that way, I learn to love myself. Yeah. Now, here we go. So now, Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. So, okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my collective, what is it in regards to, what in regards to self-love will we be needing to work upon this week? Oh, what did I do? No. I bent my card. No. So please, angels and guides, anyone that has some good, who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share what will we be working on in regards to healing our self-love this week. Discontentment and boredom. Okay. With the base chakra at the bottom of the deck. Followed by conflict and defeat. As well as the crown chakra. So that knowing what we really need to work on. Yes. So I pulled some cards. So now Psychic Tarot for the Heart. So please, angels and guides, anyone that has good, who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share. Okay. Well, please come forward and share what will help us heal from last week's energy. And you got clarity of belief, pointing towards the right. Clarity of belief with strengthening bonds at the bottom of the deck. Okay, now let's pull a well-being card from Esther and Jerry Hicks' deck. Shall we see how Abraham will help us this week? So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share how the teachings of Abraham Hicks will help us cope with what we need to work on this week. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective. And you've got all is well. All is well. I'll read it later. Okay. So we began. Okay. I did translate amour de soi, like self-love. So it's just knowing that you have love for yourself. Okay. Okay. Card number 4. Discontentment and boredom. No. Discontentment and boredom. I'm guessing that it talks about you being bored. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontentment, and boredom. Yes, we were talking about self-love, self-care, and how that is from what we need to heal. That energy is what we need to heal from last week. Possibly because you didn't feel like things were not moving fast enough to your or someone else's expectations, and that was boring you and you wanted to go somewhere else. And to be quite honest with you, stuff like that happens. And just remember that sometimes during the lull moments, that is life's way of saying, take a respite. Concentrate on making yourself better. Concentrate on taking a nap. Appreciating what has happened. Where am I? I'm number 1. Okay. Next, base chakra, aka sacral chakra. Key facts. This is red. Word is lam. It's an earth element. It's in regards to your adrenal glands. And the keywords is I have. Known as the base root, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help you keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. Now, the next card you got is number 5, well, blue 5, which is conflict and defeat. Kind of goes with the unfortunately, kind of goes with the first card, conflict and defeat. The number 5 mental card. So this is the card, this is the swords in this deck. Represents significant learning and changes. Did I say? When you are experiencing a lull, it just means that you should take advantage of that moment in order to really fully be able to heal and to recuperate from whatever happened before, because that is just God or life's way or the universe's way of giving you a little like healing pad, if we can say that, a moment of respite to fix what needs to be fixed. And then you have the crown chakra. Seven. Crown chakra. Color violet. Name, sound nom or om can be used. Element, thought. Gland, pineal. Word, I know. I know. I know. I know. Okay. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the thousand petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. This chakra is the center of your light link with the universe. the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. Well-being, similar to the cards. Alright, that's for that. And now, blue number 1. Green of Cups. There you go. You have clarity and belief pointing towards the right, which means that this is happening quickly, or it's happening quickly, or in the future. How deep a future, I have no clue, but it is a happening thing if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. Now this card says define, communicate, beliefs, transformation. Great potential is around you to define who you really are at this time in your life, and to determine what your beliefs are regarding love and commitment. Discard any outdated ideas about how a relationship should function and what the proper roles should be. By the way, cards for the heart generally imply relationship, let it be with other people, with yourself, things of that sort. Okay, so just so you know, should be decide what you need and what you're willing to give. Different relationships will require different strategies for success. You need to be flexible and open-minded. Bring a breath of fresh air to your way of thinking about love and partnership. Yeah. And then you have strengthening bonds. Yes, strengthening bonds. Green. Strengthening bonds. Keywords: stability, reality, grounded, health. The potential exists to bring greater stability to your relationships. Be realistic about what you can expect from others and what you can offer in return. Be consistent and clear in your actions and demand the same. By taking a down-to-earth approach, your expectation of other people are more likely to be met and relationships will be strengthened. Yeah. In regards to your relationships, now all is well. Babies are beings from the non-physical, eternally coming forth from the creation of that which they decide. The babies are wanting so much for you to know what the babies are wanting so much for you to know that all is well. All is well. And you got two horses. You got two horses, a mama horse and a baby horse. Oh, it is cute. So basically, we're talking about self-love in regards to what you want to create, in regards to having faith in what you're doing, and so on and so forth, as well as believing in what you want to create and creating stronger bonds with others in order to create what it is you want to create at a faster rate. Okay? So now for the next 15 minutes, I will be doing an energetic healing for the collective on my, well, it's going to be a long distance healing. So I suggest that you put your feet flat on the floor, that you sit up straight, that you visualize a white beam of light coming into the crown of your head, through your entire being, down through your feet, into the earth, down to the center of the earth, to the core of the planet, where it gathers up energy and it comes back up the earth, into your feet, through your body, up through the crown of your head, into the ethers. And that is how you connect yourself to a unlimited abundance of energy at all times. So, as we saw, today's healing is mainly talking about self-love, self-care, self-attention, well, taking care of yourself, and all that jazz. And I feel like the first part of this is going to be in regards to how you interact with your reality, how you perceive setbacks, how you perceive lulls, how you perceive moments where you're not getting what you want as quickly as you want it, and how to utilize your intuition to the best of your abilities in order for you to be able to consciously know what it is you need to do in order to manifest what you want. Which brings me back down to the base chakra, which is your tie with the material world. So the crown chakra is your tie to the ethereal world, while as your base chakra is your tie to the physical world. And as much as your tie with the ethereal world is important, living this experience in this body at this time demands that you still have a foot on the ground and you connected to this plane of existence. Because not everyone is at the same level as everyone else. And some people won't necessarily get it as quickly as you do, that we are spiritual beings living a human experience. And that we do need to connect ourselves with our higher self and with our superconscious, if you'd like. And once we do that, we found out that, well, all is well. All we need to do and all we need to be is happy all the time for that to become our new set point, our new attraction set point. Now, knowing that is going to be the next thing that we concentrate upon. And that we know for sure, for certain, that is what we want to create. And while I said that not everyone is at the same space, it is highly important that we strengthen bonds with everybody. Because, as I said, we do still exist on this plane of existence, which means that we will have to learn how to deal with people, different people, while on this plane of existence. I mean, I know that some people can astral project, which is fine, but sometimes you do need to come back down to earth and feed your body. At least I think so. Last I checked. I haven't astral projected yet, so I don't actually know how that works. But I mean, you can go wherever you want, but I don't know if you can like completely disconnect from this body. Physically speaking, I think you can go 3 days without food, but you can't go 3 days without water. So, whatever trip you are going to take, wherever you're going to go, even if your body's still in the same spot, you will absolutely need to at least sustain this body by feeding it or giving it some drink, like water or something. Right? You need to first take care of yourself before you can take care of anything else. And that would bring us back to self-love. If you give too much power to a project, will that be self-love? Well, I mean, to a certain extent. But you're completely disassociating yourself with your body and taking care of it and washing it and feeding it when it needs to be washed or fed would be kind of counterintuitive in regards to what you want to create in your reality. So I would suggest that you think about it twice and you take care of yourself before things go haywire. And I just realized that for all the cards on the right, alright, on all the cards on the right, both cards, the clarity and belief as well as strengthening bonds, are both number 1 cards, which is awesome. New beginnings. That's what number 1 means in tarot and in numerology. Well, no, I'm not sure about numerology, but I know that in tarot, 1 signify new beginnings. Well, 1s are like aces, right? So here we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, which is amazing, which technically means that once you begin to love yourself for who you truly are, you will be able to let go of all these things and put all these things beside, which is, well, I mean, all these things. You'll be able to put discontentment and boredom to the side and strengthen your base chakra, as well as set aside your conflict and as well as setting aside your conflicts and feeling defeated. Okay. By strengthening your crown chakra, which is amazing. It is. As well as concentrating on the fact that all is well. If you perceive something that is not going well, it's generally the fact that you think you are separate. Well, I'm using big terms. Is generally because people or anybody, not necessarily you, I don't know your specific story. Now this might be you or this might be someone you're dealing with, but someone somewhere is separate from their non-physical, eternal aspect of their beingness, of their being. Of their being, and just concentrating on the finite and not on the infinite. Finite means that there is like an end. There's a beginning and an end to something. Infinite, there is no end. There is no beginning. Just like the universe. It does not stop. Up to this point, the universe has always been, to our knowledge, the universe has always expanded. Now, scientists believe that the universe at some point is going to contract, start contracting, and, end. That won't be in our lifetime, so no worries. But that's what they think. Now, to what extent are they really true? What is really going to happen, we don't know, and we probably will never know. So, all we need to know is that wherever we are, whoever we are, whatever we're doing, all is well. I mean, this world of ours is just I don't know how to say this. This world of ours has at any time the ability to be positive or negative, depending on what we decide to concentrate on. If you decide to concentrate on all the negativity in the world, I'm pretty sure you can find negative things to concentrate on. But if you decide to concentrate on the beautiful parts of this world, which there are a lot of, you'll be happy, and if you know it, you'll clap your hands. That just came to mind. So, as much as, it's easy to slip back into discontentment, to boredom, to unhappy feelings, feeling restrained, feeling defeated and whatnot, it won't get you anywhere fast. It'll actually take you backwards, slowly but surely. So, just remembering that what really is needed is to be clear about what it is we want, to believe in it to such an extent that whatever happens will not deter you, will minimally affect you, and will actually won't affect, well, I can't say won't, will minimally affect you and will actually not deter you from what you want to create. Yeah. And also just knowing that you are not an island, you are not by yourself. People are around you and these people want to help. So all that should be done is strengthen your bonds with all these people in order to be certain that when time comes, we can help each other out. Right? So, now, with that, take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Start wiggling your fingers and toes for those who have followed me into this little meditation So wiggle your fingers and toes. Wiggle your nose as well. And once you're ready, open your eyes. Hi. Hiya. Hi, and that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous collective, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye.